Oh no, I don't even have chat up either. Oh, this was so impromptu. Now I'm live. Okay, what the crap, dude. This has gone already bananas. Let me just... Where's my... You're gonna see a lot of things you won't understand. Oh dear God, I just made my YouTube window like 4 pixels wide. What? How did that happen?
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few
this is
to choose from.
bonkers, alright.
Come up with some for you?
Thanks for being a fan, Brian. Are you tapping the emojis in my chat? Were you doing that before? I can just like see the things over there and it's very distracting, but I dig it. Come on. Okay, it's functioning now. I'm alive. But only on the outside. Here we go. And I can actually use the template thing that was made specifically for my channel because this is a gacha game. We don't need a full windowed game.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Yeah, huh? Trying. Bro, okay. I have never played this game with my Xbox controller, with my Pro controller. I have only ever used a PlayStation controller for this game. So this just feels wrong. You know? It just feels wrong. I just realized I've got Team Mommy going on right now. This is my winning team right now, which is kind of stacked, to be honest. It's heckin' stacked. If I had C1 Raiden Shogun, then she'd be like, it would be really, really strong, but she's the free to play version, so we're not that lucky. We're not, yeah. You should be alive on the inside. You're going. Bro, if I ever spend $2,000 on a gacha game, please kill me. Please. No, but for real, can we talk for one moment about the MVP of this entire game? My healer, who has carried me from the dawn of this game, Barbara. Like, can we talk about how goddamn awesome she is? And also cute, look at her. She's adorable. Can we also talk about how I've never upgraded her artifacts? Except for this one. This one's up to 11. Oh, wait a minute. That one's up to 10, 11, 0, 0, 0. I'm only kind of alive on the inside, Rachel. I organized all my stuff with my bank. We're good. We're Gucci to go. All right, it's Monday. What can I do? What? What? I'm Gucci. What? Brian. And? Except it's with slang. American slang all the way. It's not even English, I don't think. The heck is... What even is Gucci? We're reaching levels of cringe. Is it? I wouldn't know, I don't wear clothes. Wallet holds no money. 20K. Seems reasonable. has no credit cards on. It has a money clip, Brian. That's it. It's got like 2 little slider things that you can like. Is this like one of those things like where it has the lever on the bottom and it pops out all your credit cards, all 3 of them, and then it's. I guess I need to do trounce domains. Look, I'm not high enough level to do the spiral abyss. $100,000. Okay, I know what Animo character I'm gonna ascend to phase 4. I think I just got her last week.
I got a new letter.
I wish. No, here she is. Jean! Can't remember what she does exactly. I pulled... Good question, no clue. But I literally did a single pull on the standard banner because I was like, what harm can this do? And it's because I had an odd number of pulls at the time. So I did one and I got Jean and I was like, no. There goes my pity. Like because now I don't have a pity pull. Like if I were to go pull for Dia, I don't have a pity pull now. I gotta pull 90 times to reach pity. It's like, well, there's a chance that you could get her before then, right? But it's only like a 0.2% chance or whatever. And 90's the pity or something like that, or it's like 85 or I can't remember. But and then once you reach the pity, on the banner you have a 50-50 chance of getting the character you want. Yeah, so I've got 30 regular pulls. I have 12 now, so I think I had 13 when I pulled the other day, and I just used 1 to get down to an even number, and I got Jean. I was just thinking to myself, damn, I wish I was streaming this right now. This is awkward. No, like, I spent literally all of my gacha materials that I had previously on this character right here. On Hu Tao and Yolande, because they were both out at the same time. And I had a crap ton of materials because I did 1 pull on Raiden's banner and I got her, which was super awkward. Because I'm like, man, 0.2% chances, here we go.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take
Hola,
one
Jacob.
more day off. And...
Alright, where is this? It's the wind event in this game. We need to actually do some stuff. Here we go. Windblume Festival Part 2. Forza Horizon 5? Like, do you just have a copy lying around that you're not using? It came free with your Xbox. Oh, if you already have it, then sure, dude. I can't just go type in the code?
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn.
That's weird.
Or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Oh, so if you just logged in on as my account, then you could. Okay, we can do that sometime in the future. All right, now that all the buttons are the same, I'm sure I can play the game, or in other words, listen to this story.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready. Ah, and Kale just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some
Kale
things
just
to sort
passed
out
by.
at the
Oh,
end
by
when
the
she
way,
stayed.
I'm building
But she'll
Kale,
meet up with
and
us
you
when she's
can't
done.
stop me.
Apparently, Tainari and Sino both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us. Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh
I
eyes,
met we met
I
Kali
came
in
up with a
chapter
theory which
3,
seems to
like
hold some
entering the third
I'll
expansion.
attempt to explain
and I
it
was
as
just
simply as I can.
like,
believe
this
that
is the
each of
one. This is
four
the
things in
character. She's
prophecy
adorable.
relates to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence. But it's unlikely for any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion.
We're getting
Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us.
Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was, a flower that is not of this world.
Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
Exactly! You're the creator of the tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for.
Huh?
Let's just talk about hot sauce.
Really think so?
Oh, but what about Tainari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
Alright, I'll add him to the list as well. On to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just
Abstract?
mean
I'm
someone who
surprised
never loses
Paimon
their
even
way?
has the word abstract in her
But
vocabulary.
They have to be able to guide others too, so it's not quite as simple as that.
Oh, you mean Mona? Yeah, she definitely count.
Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident, and she can use her astrology. to
Socially
guide
inept people playing Genshin looking at Sucrose. Oh my god, she's literally me.
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
What the hell?
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt.
I know. Would
Not gonna
Outrider
lie,
Amber
man,
be a
the
valid
comedy
candidate for this
in Genshin
category as
Impact
well?
during the third expansion was actually pretty good.
Great sense of direction after all.
Very anime tropey, but it was good.
When Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions.
Yes, she's certainly a good guide.
She's just like me, for real. Bro, she's literally Bochi the Rock, who is literally me.
Yes, I believe there may be one more. Albedo once made a set of equipment for
Hello,
the
welcome to the
Government
chat.
Medicines Company. He's their surveyor and an exceptional pathfinder. He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way.
Surveying, I went to
Very good
college
helping
for that.
others find theirs.
Cool, another one for our list.
Wait, Kale should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right?
Sure, let's go. Part 2, here we go. This is gonna be a lot more dialogue. We don't take the stairs, we climb over the walls. I forgot what the sprint button was on this controller. Like, there are not very many controls. I should know this. There she is.
Hi, Kale. Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Sucrose, I was preparing some stuff. Is it time?
Bro,
already?
she's literally me. Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Look, the what is it? Socially inept people looking at Kale and being like, "Oh God, yes, she's totally Sucrose, who is totally Bochi the Rock, who is totally me, for real, for real."
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost.
Look, this
along the
company
way.
really knows their
We got the
audience. That's all I'm
hook on
saying.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now.
So let's pick up where we left off.
Next up is the third line.
Bro, I encountered a VTuber last week. Not last week, a few weeks ago.
Anyone spring to mind?
Playing... Oh, what is it? Wow, I can't... Knights of the Old Republic. And she's with a group, and she's really popular. I think her name is Tenma. I instantly subscribed. Like, I don't know who this Tenma is, but she's got a weird accent, so she's obviously foreign. But, dude, she's hilarious. Like, I've come across all kinds of clips of her now. She's absolutely hysterical. And then watching her play, I think she played Knights of the Old Republic for like 6 straight hours. She couldn't pull herself away from the game because she was like, this is like, it's one of those games that sucks you in because it gives you just enough info to keep going, but just to like, it withholds enough to keep you asking. And it like allows you to adventure around and explore your options and talk to people.
You really think so? Seems like it would be
But
pretty
she got
difficult for
sucked into
someone
it, and it was
to take
hilarious
to
because
avoid having to lie.
she did all the stuff that people that typically play those types of games do. So like I became Tenma. Like I felt like I identified with Tenma all of a sudden. Like I don't know who this Fox VTuber is, but I feel like I can identify with her. Like she did all the same crap in that game, like on her first playthrough that we all did on our first playthrough. Like looking at like talking to different NPCs and getting mad about certain pieces of dialogue and like, oh, I'll stay here. Like, why don't you just come? It would be pretty easy. It's right. The solution is right next door.
Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular figure, but
And then all the dialogue would all like when Karth and Bastila start like arguing at the beginning of the game, she just starts screaming at them. That was pretty funny.
all the time.
What's wrong with you people? Stop arguing! I just want to leave.
There's the Tonya Bard. But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either. He talks way
Oh
too
my
much
God,
nonsense.
Bastila, please stop talking.
Is there anyone else for missing?
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard. But from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her.
That's because I'm sorry, Sucrose. That's just because Jean is awesome. She's one of those people that don't bother anybody else with her crap.
Like Lisa's ill today. Also, she sometimes makes up stories.
She's
to get
Jean,
behave.
literally me for real.
Like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her out?
White lies are still lies, but
Also, the voice acting in this game, I noticed, because I played through all 3 expansions in a relatively shorter amount of time than usual, because I got into the game a little late, right? The voice acting went from mediocre at best to really good in the course of the 2 expansions.
no, we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie. Oh, Kale.
Rosaria wouldn't lie. Oh, dude, she totally would.
She's a sister from the
Rosaria
church
would
that's,
totally lie.
a little scary and not very sociable.
Damn it, I knew it.
She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like. A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward. That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get into.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. No kidding.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters
Bro,
say that
Rosaria don't
just
give a
doesn't make
shit.
excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down.
How do I get them to make me a thing?
I think Sino fits in this list too.
Yeah. Can I commission them to make me something?
Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also
Some
nominates
sick-
Razor, but bet he couldn't lie to save his life.
Razor couldn't lie to save his life. The wolf kid voiced by Natsu could not lie to save his life. Trust me.
She's a very honest person. I don't think she'd tell a lie.
Razor's awesome.
Alrighty, write her name down too.
Absolutely not. I've been trying to find a place where I could get this for years, but the Rakuyo from Bloodborne.
The alchemy bench.
Huh?
Lady Maria's Rakuyo.
Yes, him. Truth be told,
I did see that. The
he's
saw
been
cleaver. Yeah.
love-struck recently. He swore that he wouldn't say a
And it even
dishonest
folded
word or
out.
slack off until he succeeds in
Dude,
getting the woman
so
he
sick.
loves.
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is it? Do you know her?
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking.
She's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking. Yeah. All great quantities, but that says nothing about her identity. Bro, my dialogue is exactly how. Like this is bro, the main character, literally me. That's exactly the type of crap I would say. All great qualities, but none of this helps.
Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windblume festival.
But how can we help with that?
I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Oh boy.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also,
Look at Kali out
I
here
helped
playing
him with some of
wingman.
the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Is it any good?
I mean, it looks nice.
Sounds like a no.
So that's a no.
Alright, guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Okay, so last of all, we have a legend that never ends.
It would get canceled.
Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
You know, I think Paimon might be onto something.
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books
The
come to mind.
least,
A lot
whatever.
of fairy tales when Tainari was teaching her to read.
Oh,
Do I count?
OBS Studio crashed. What?
of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
I'm still streaming, right? Yeah, I'm still alive. Still Gucci. I'll stop saying that for you, Brian. I'm sorry.
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
The hypotheses of life.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Klee might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
Yeah, but Klee's weird. Cool, but weird.
He makes the short list.
Well,
She does
just
like
about
to
do it.
explode things.
Next up,
Which
we
is
should go and ask
pretty
the
cool.
people on the list about the prophecy.
Do we have to ask absolutely everyone on the list? It seems like a lot of people.
It is. So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That might make our search more effective.
Okie dokie.
Also, I thought of a method of gathering feedback.
No problem.
You don't have
I can do
to.
that.
I mean, you do because it doesn't come out until
The
April.
traveler practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Kale.
Capable Kali and sensible sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
Paimon strikes again with the
Okay.
nicknames. Let's
I
go.
promise I'll help. Capable Kali.
Capable
I got
Kali and
this.
sensible sucrose.
Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go.
Bro, that's like totally based in Chad Pill, bro. Like, crazy dude, bro.
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So
Gonna shoot
let's go
myself.
to the library. Lisa should be there.
Stronghold. That's an,
Maybe Den? No, that's...
how about...
A lair. Oh, we're playing as Sucrose now. Let's go.
Here we are. Lisa's lair.
Bro, this is just the library.
That's a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all like...
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
Lisa's not here. Oh, no. That is a bummer. Came to see my mom, and she's not here.
Kale, what are you doing here? I can only sucrose that they were Kale in.
No! He's trying to make jokes again.
Lisa, that's as far as I know.
Oh, please, just stop it with these puns.
Bro, Tainari is
Thank
literally
you.
me.
Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just
Bro, what
us
the heck?
here looking for information. Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you,
Hello,
I
Black
came
Prism,
here for
welcome to the
board
chat.
Search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Oh, so you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Spontamod students.
Wow, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came
I'm
here to
suddenly
look for some
motivated.
information. Kale and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
The moment Sino starts cracking jokes, everybody, oh my god, please stop.
I see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
But there's no
I'm gonna have to
rush.
download that and
You
play
don't
some
need
of
to
that.
answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
The Sucrose mailbox?
Yep.
I've heard a lot of negative
was
reviews
thinking
about
about it on the
Wolong or
way.
whatever that is.
And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head.
Congrats
might
on
not
reaching
get into
100
enough
subscribers. What the heck? Hold on.
So, I decided
What do you
to
mean
place
by
a
that?
mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table.
Let me just, hold on.
Everyone
This
can
guy
submit their
says,
written
congratulations
answers
on
when they're
reaching
ready.
100 subscribers. There's no way I got 5 subscribers just by playing this game for, what is it, 30 minutes. What? Bro, I lost 2 subscribers the other day for playing Halo 4 on stream. What? Ah, well. Huh. Thank you, Black Prism. You've pointed out to me something very interesting. You did, though. Wow, we're in triple digits now. I'm gonna lose more subs, though. What? Exactly, Jacob. Lol, what do you mean by that? This right, yeah, the Genshin Impact stream. This is the one where I reached triple digit subs. Whack!
We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Kale
Maybe they
mailbox.
do, I don't know.
Or even the Sucrose,
I've literally never
Kale,
played this game on
Traveler,
stream or
and
interacted
Paimon
online
mailbox.
with it in any way.
I think in this case,
I have never
you just
even
know
played
your
co-op.
quick answer off the top of your head.
I get
Sounds
100
like a good
requests per
solution.
session on, hey, let me join your, can I join your world? Can I join your world? I need some, can I join your world?
Agreed.
And I've never answered one, and I've never answered a request to join another world either.
Or not. You cannot simply take them at their word. Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
Thank you all so much.
The Sucrose
Okay,
mailbox.
Let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down.
Already done.
Bro, those games are lit.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well.
Do you get the feeling that Kale's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
Yes, I'd noticed that too.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Kale, she'd never known happiness or youth. But things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life.
Kale is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care,
I agree with all of these people. I became instantly protective over Kale when we met in the third expansion.
And it changed her.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretenses?
I've literally never heard anything about it.
Say that. Both Kale and
If I don't hear anything, if I don't hear anything about the game, I generally just forget that it exists. And it must not have been good.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
Fine. Yes. We came out of concern for Kale. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as her teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true?
I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because all of its resources are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital.
Now do you see why I can complete so much of this game while I'm at work, Brian?
For people to build a family in order to pursue further studies. But the relationship
Look at all
between
this
the three of
dialogue.
us is not an academic one turned social. We've never even worked on a paper together for starters.
Oh.
Basically what happens.
The academic
I
paper
literally just have to
the
walk to
nexus
the next
of the
location and then
academic family.
activate the next scene like this.
Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself, and it's only natural for me to be protective of her. What you described fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals may actually be more stable. By the way, who's the eldest between you?
Let's not go down this rabbit hole,
Uh-oh.
please.
In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course. He just doesn't want to admit it.
But your mental age is younger than that. I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Kale into this happy family to be your elder sister.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling. Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
You're not... What? I'm not capping your audio. I'm not even capping that.
Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go first? Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot
Oh.
of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
I'm gonna go check the bulletin board. This is... I'm gonna get a lot of hate if people pay attention to the next like 30 seconds of the game. No, I'm healing Hu Tao.
Nice! Just as we hoped. There's a load of people here. Huh? Even Lisa's here.
Hey there, traveler in Paimon.
I found her, don't worry.
It's been a while. How have you been?
We've been doing pretty well.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while.
Bro,
Mika's here
Lisa's
today,
voice
so I
kills
thought it'd
me.
be a good time
Literally.
to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and
It's
about
awesome.
quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Hello, everyone. I look forward to working with you.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Windblume. Fun?
Razor is the homeboy. He's voiced by Natsu.
I've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
You explain the prophecy.
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts. Oops.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all.
Oh gosh, it's the drifter.
Now, Sucrose said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you and drop them there.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like Sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
I will think also. Dog, Natsu's voice actor is just awesome. His voice is hilarious. It fits so many different types of characters.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe, and even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from up at the top. Maybe we can find people that way.
Aw, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
Okay.
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way. Got it. Kale, please follow me.
Yeah, if y'all want to raid, and I want to do Crypt, if y'all want to do Crypt. Unless you want to do Pinnacle, but Pinnacles is like, I think it's what, Last Wish? I know there's a piece of Pinnacle dropping from a weekly rotation raid. I think it might be Last Wish. Anyway. Oh, we're playing as Sucrose again.
Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
Oh dear God.
Oh,
Really, this is just Waifu Collections, the video
several
game.
people over there. Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too.
Oh dear God, Eula's here.
Rose. And Klee also spies. The girl with the long scarf.
Kale, we were just talking about you. Ah, right, I don't think you've
Bro,
been
if they
introduced
ever
in a
did a
while.
character rerun for Eula, I
This is
would
Belle,
actually spend money on this
Knights
game.
of Favonius.
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
Write my eulogy, because my bank account is gone.
Nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Kale. But you already knew that.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
She's so cool!
What are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Nope. Klee's on patrol with the other knights.
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here is a Knight of Favonius except for Kale and me.
I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes. Kale, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the
Collie,
Aberdeen
what do you do? I throw boomerangs.
It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight.
No, when she meets Collie, oh my god, she's just like me.
The distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Don't panic, Collie. Just pick a topic.
Collie's internal monologue. Don't panic. Just pick a topic and join the conversation.
It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous.
Let me guess.
She's gonna say something weird.
Chatting about the new guests in town?
Yep.
I think it was during the first part of this quest, she had the same internal monologue. Like, just join the conversation. Just say something. And then she said something random and everybody was like, what?
Sorry, at least I didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation
Oh, no.
now? What do I say to that?
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
What kind of surprise? Tell me! I'm saved. Secros has given me a lead-in. Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be, though. So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yep, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with all this.
No. There's always next time.
Oh, yeah, so,
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
Bro, the other reason I love Collie is because all her voice lines, like, there's a bunch of her voice lines that are, like, completely self-aware about the game.
Are you okay, Collie?
Like, almost fourth wall breaking.
that obvious.
No, not at all.
I see those hearts and emotes
Just
popping
look
up in the
like you have
chat,
something on your
Brian.
mind.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you
He's
can talk
cackling.
to me about it if you want. I'm happy to help.
Thanks, Sucrose. Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others.
Really? I thought you two were good friends.
We are. Amber's a really important friend to me. I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me. The first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me, and if it wasn't for her persistence, I wouldn't have found a friend at all. Without Amber, I might
Bro,
not
she's
even
literally
be here
me.
today. And because of that,
Stop making that joke, it's
really
getting old.
looked up to her. I think of her as my role model, and hoped that maybe one day I could learn to be like her. But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized I'm no Amber, and I never will be. Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
Oh my god, same.
Aw, Collie. Don't say that.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
It's a good thing they're not making me sit through this. I already know Collie's childhood story and trauma. It was tragic.
I already knew bits and pieces about her.
I'm sorry. We've only
only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
Bro, the spiral of self-doubt? Same.
I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor. And, I mean, you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in.
I hope my audio is
going
okay.
on and on. But even
Yeah,
so,
the game audio seems fine.
you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people.
Oh my gosh, she's literally her, who's literally me.
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the
Getting a
feelings that
scam
you
call.
talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius. In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself. Oh, I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just...
Sucrose has stopped talking, but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my... Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft.
Hey, Kale. See that cloud over there? Then maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in this...
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes. The next time I get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Windblume.
Your Tetra... what?
Two of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool. I think you might like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I brought some crackers with me. You want one?
Sure.
Bro, she's got the
I'll try to
saltines.
keep one. Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together. Shall we go play with them?
No, it's fine. Let them sit for a while.
We're not what Kale needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different who's never met her before.
I don't get it. Is there a difference?
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Kale needs someone that's just not the same old me.
Alright, here we go. Back in the saddle.
Starsnatch Cliff! We made it! Paimon hopes we find someone
quite a
who
hike.
lives here.
Help!
Oh boy.
Who's that yelling? Let's hurry and take a look.
Just get a zoom in of Rosaria and like, oh, she's grumpy.
Rosaria and Mona?
Oh.
What kind of mishmash
Rosaria and Mona? What kind of mishmash ensemble is this?
What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, traveler.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
Yep, we're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound. I really have been trying my best.
Oh, you're one to talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you would have been seriously hurt, if not dead.
I know. I really am grateful, miss. I can't thank you enough.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling down the cliffside.
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the cliff?
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch
I
Cliff
like
today to
Mona's
pick
hat.
some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back because it would be dangerous.
But you still came up here anyway?
Well, yes, I did, because there's something I just had to do.
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for.
Nope.
It's
he's
rare to run
he's
into
got it.
someone with a death wish in this area.
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously. I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong. I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love-struck Mondstadters is what the Windblume Festival's all about.
Oh, it's like Valentine's Day, but for Mondstadt. I got it.
But why is Rosaria here?
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to save a life along the way.
So that's why the scryglass just showed danger instead of fatal danger.
Very funny. Anyway, Traveler and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff?
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for.
Huh?
I see. So all we'll need to do is find some clues, make a note, and drop it off at the mailbox?
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it. Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now. I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her.
No one asked. Please do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend.
I'm sorry, that's like the dude starts talking about his crush and Mona just interjects like, no one asked. It's very memey.
You saw right through me.
You said you need clues.
No one asked.
Well, in that case, Mona
Hold on,
Majestus,
no
the
one
astrologist,
asked.
will provide you with a personally handwritten letter. Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox.
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
All right, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Will do. This is all so embarrassing.
No one asked. So anyway. In other news, nobody asked. Whoa. Just feels wrong, man. Whoa.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat us.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yep, we managed to find and talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Kale got a splinter.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken...
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you want to get dinner? Your treat. I'll go with Sucrose.
Guess I better get Paimon some food.
To the vendors. You two, go get a proper meal. We can't have anyone going hungry.
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready, let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Who's this nerd?
Sounds like a plan.
Don't feed it after midnight. Yo, Paimon just did a flip.
We'll have this one, and this one, ooh, and this one.
You hear that? That's the sound of Mora pouring out of my wallet.
Hey, Paimon's really hungry. And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you, too. It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself. Ooh, Paimon is super full.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoked ham. Oh, your
Smoked
parents will
ham.
love it.
Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time now. Don't you think it's been long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house?
Bro, bacon is just ham. Cut thinly.
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please, feel free
Brian.
to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime.
Enjoying the scenery?
Oh dear God. Not this guy.
Tone Deaf Bard, are you here for some food as well?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here.
Oh, thank God.
I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future. Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
What kind of good...
Behold!
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle. Simply head to the location marked on the map, and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal
Brian,
the
you shut
secret
the hell
right
up.
away.
Buffaloes do
As
have
I'm
wings.
saying, a
How
lot
the
of
hell
people have been
would
laboring
how we
hard
get
to
them
uncover the
otherwise? And
answer.
how you're gonna tell me that Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't come from Buffalo Wild Wings? Like there are no Buffalo Wild Wings from which they get the Buffalo Wild Wings? You can't do this to me. I'm gonna no. You shut your mouth. Just stop it. I don't know how this came up. Just don't. Nobody asked. I'm gonna pull Mona. No. No one asked. Thank you.
A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends.
Oh my God, the dialogue.
I'll leave you to your business for
Why?
now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy.
I will not come
Also,
find you again,
if you have some
Venti.
time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
I will not be doing that.
You're starting that up again?
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you. Anyway, see you later.
I can't hit them on things, so it's no fun.
He always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. Paimon can't help but be jealous.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could I...
Oh? Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet. Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land. Mind if I buy you a drink?
Can you say that again?
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell?
One more time.
We are very experienced adventurers after all.
I can.
You know what?
That's why
I don't want to
tried
hear it
strike up a
anymore.
Conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you are trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy?
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is? Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy. Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. I'll leave it to you then. Hope you continue to enjoy the city and have...
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends.
Oh, what does Rosario want this time?
Someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt. Good day to you, miss.
Oh, that's it. That's part 2. All right. I thought there'd be a little bit more stuff to do. Bro, a quest that only a portion or an act or a chapter of the quest that didn't take me more than 3 hours. What? All right, not boring. It is that whole chapter, I believe, because the next. Let me go look at it. Yeah, so there's Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. Act 3 comes out in 10 hours. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom and then do some boss fights. We will be right back, boys. All right, here we go. I put my headset back on. Okay. And we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. Which isn't regular in the slightest. Wait a minute. We are back to our scheduled programming, which was scheduled immediately when I decided to program it. Alright. Well, since that Act 2 is complete, go do a few boss fights to use up some of my crapola. Let's see, do I need that one? It can't hurt. You want to see me melt the boss in one phase? Yeah, so tell me what he's doing.
What are my orders?
Nice. Oops, I didn't actually load the other team. Hold on. There it goes.
Illusion shot.
Oh, come on. That's weird. Whoa. That was weird. What was that? Thought I shot it up there, okay. Okay, now we'll go kill this boss. Wait a minute. I need her ultimate to one-phase it.
Busted.
That's fine. Bro, they chasing me. Do this first.
Shine down. I'll protect us. Right? All hail.
There is no escape. Game's up. Fun's over. Torn to oblivion.
And that's how you melt a fire boss. Oops, wrong button. How typical of me. Can always use more level up items for Collie. Can't do hardly any other boss in the game that fast, but I don't have the setup for them either. But when your boss is basically a grass type, you don't even need Hu Tao's ultimate.
Shine down. Quietly now.
let the show be.
Whoops. All right. Oops, already did that. Oh, I can't. Fair.
Busted.
I'll protect us. Go, Barb.
There is no escape. Things are about to get dicey.
Quit it. Come on, we can do it.
That's a lot of damage. Go get the other one. Yeah, how the heck did I get 5 subscribers in the past hour? It just doesn't make any sense. I noticed I got a few subs when I played Arc Knights back in the day. I mean, I'm not going to be using Kali a whole bunch. Might as well give her some health, though. So when we reached the portion of the game where Dendra was an element, Barbara became infinitely more useful. Because because all her attacks are water-based, so if you just attack something that's made out of this dendro element, it causes a little bloom thingy to appear, and then you just hit it with lightning and it hyper blooms. This one, like, this fight is slow as heck, but I've only fought it like one other time though, so I don't really. There's probably another strategy or weakness I could go for this, but this is just time at this point. But Kitching's abilities come up really fast, and I like that. Iframes. How did that hit? Oh well.
Let's dance. Don't blink. Hey. Speed of light.
There's an aggravate status effect, apparently. Yeah, I'm aggravated. Not what I wanted to do.
Let the show begin. Don't blink. Hey! With sword comes shadow.
Oh, that's
I'll be
it,
fine.
of course.
Speed of light.
Again, I'm sure there's a million different ways to go about this better.
Let's dance. Don't blink. Hey!
Oh, the swirly one.
Speed of light. I'll protect us. Incoming.
There we go. Got him. Need to change that. Said there was a new item in my inventory, but I don't know what that thing is. Because it wasn't marked. But there's a new thing here. I need to do the new Archon quest at some point for the main story. You'd think that, you know, knowing your Pokemon lingo, fire would be the go-to type to hit the grass types, right? Or the, you know, the natural plant-like life types. Well, no, it's lightning. And water. Hit him with both, and it's like... Alright. That's all the stuff I'm gonna do today. I mean, this was a productive stream. I got 5 subs somehow. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for watching. Like the video, and if you like the video, I won't pull on the gotcha banner. Save me money by liking the video.